here's Trump coming out, and it's like, you never know what he's gonna say. And by the way, he's talking to everybody and at all times. People are like, why are you spending any time talking to Donald Trump? You know he's never gonna run for president. You know this is never gonna happen. He's just trying to get attention. And I actually didn't think he was gonna run either, but I thought he was an interesting figure. Here was this, liberal big city developer who had backed Democrats for his whole life, going around and courting these Republicans. I thought it was an interesting story.
And wasn't he, as early as back then, an absolute gift of a politician's interview because he's not a politician?
Well,
he's
especially at this
Right.
at this time. Who were the main figures in the party going into that election?
I can't even remember them. He's eclipsed everybody.
I'll give you two, and one on each side. There was Jeb Bush.
Right.
And there was Hillary Clinton.
Right, so low-energy Jeb.
And Hillary Clinton, and what did they have in common is they were so careful about everything they said and calculated. They did very few interviews, and every speech was very disciplined. They had a disciplined message. And here's Trump coming out, and it's like, you never know what he's gonna say. And by the way, he's talking to everybody and at all times. This was the fascination, and this is how he really caught on.